Next up, at UFC Perth, we have the main event of the evening. We have Carlos Ulberg taking on Dominick Reyes in what could determine the next light heavyweight title challenger. We got Carlos Ulberg riding the longest active win streak in this division. He's 12-1 in his career, 5-0 in his last 5, on an 8-fight win streak, taking on Dominick Reyes, 15-4 in his career, 3-2. 3-2. Jesus Christ. In his last 5, riding that 3-fight win streak.
Oh, God.
Carlos is another line here that's moved pretty dramatically, but his has widened. He becomes a bigger and bigger favorite. I think people are just looking at it saying, okay, the better striker at home wins the fight. And that's not terrible logic, because Carlos Ulberg is a very good striker, professional kickboxer, made his way over to MMA. He has evolved. He can shoot takedowns. He can defend takedowns. We've seen him win fights only with the wrestling. He's not necessarily that big one-punch power guy that we thought he was going to be, though, but he is technical. He's got good footwork. He is coming off of that win, in air quotes, over Jan Blachowicz, where we all think he lost that fight and he was kind of just running backwards. He's taking on Dominick Reyes, 15-4 in his career. So he's got a lot of experience. Those 4 losses all came back to back to back to back. He worked his way to a title shot with John Jones, lost that fight. Very close fight. A lot of people thought he won. Then he got knocked out. Then he got knocked out. Then he got knocked out. Dominick Reyes is the only person I've ever seen at a high level pull himself out of a death spiral. Everybody else, and I keep using Cody Garbrandt as an example, works their way to something important, loses that fight, loses another, maybe wins one like incredibly favorable matchup, and then loses again. That's not what's happened with Dominick Reyes. He pulled himself out of that death spiral, and now he's got 3 wins in a row, 3 knockouts over decent opponents. He beat Anthony Smith by knockout. He beat Dustin Jacoby by knockout. Nikita Krylov
by the way,
by knockout.
all those were ranked fighters. You're asking why he's ranked.
They were all ranked at the time?
Yeah, it's a fucking... The division's terrible, dude.
I mean, I get Anthony Smith being ranked isn't crazy, but Nikita Krylov being ranked?
He's been ranked in the top 10 like for 15 years just because.
That is crazy. He was submitted by freaking Paul Craig,
wasn't he? Do you know who the third one is? Did you figure it out?
Oh, no.
It was Loma.
Oh, shit. So Dominick Reyes is building his career back. So the question is he all the way back? Is he good enough to beat Carlos Ulberg? Can Dominick Reyes just find the shot that he's been finding? Or is he going to get outclassed by the better striker? I'm going to use Jacob's logic here. I'm going to pick the better striker in what should be a mostly striking matchup. So Carlos Ulberg is going to be the pick. I don't love him, though. I think these odds are very wide. We watched him get knocked out against Kennedy Nzechukwu in a fight that he was trying to just cruise his way to a victory. Kennedy didn't give a shit, landed clean, knocked him out. Dominic could do literally the exact same thing, but Carlos Ulberg is the pick. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, let me preface this again, because when I'm a hater, I'm a fucking hater. By the way, Cardinals 3rd and 5 here, minute 16, down by 7 on the Seahawks 25-yard line. We got Kyler shotgun set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, running back to his right, looking left, throwing deep. Oh, fuck. Marvin caught it, the 7. Oh, fuck. I am a Carlos Ulberg hater. I am a Carlos Ulberg hater. I picked fucking Volkan versus him, who almost outstruck him. I picked fucking Jan, who fucking beat him. Let's just go, for shits and giggles, Angelo, me and you, let's go through the fucking resume here. Because this guy's ranked 3rd in the division. And you just tell me A through a fucking F what you think this fucking resume is. First of all, you mentioned Kennedy Nzechukwu fucking lost. That was his UFC debut after the Contender Series. He fucking lost the fight. Next one, Fabio Charant. Decision win. the water buffalo. Okay? There's a little win for him. Next win, Tafon Nzechukwu, a 3-4 UFC fighter, not in the UFC anymore. There's another win. Next one, Nikolai Negumereanu, who is now cut from the UFC. At the time, that's not a bad win, right? He finished some. Nikolai looked like he was a kind of a guy, so I'll give him a decent win on that one. Next one, Ihor Pretoria knocks him out. Ihor is 3-6 in the UFC with 6 finished losses. He's been finished 6 times in the UFC. I actually like Ihor, but it is what it is. Do Woon Jung. What do you have to do in that fight? panic wrestle in the third round because he was getting uncomfortable and started to slow down that fight, was able to win that fight. Alonzo Menafield, who had fucking Fat Barry in his corner, who said, just fucking run at this guy with no game plan. He was able to get the knockdown in that fight. And then we had Volkan, who almost outstruck Carlos on the numbers. A decision win. Cardinals just fucking scored. And then we had Jan, where he lost. So we got Kennedy, Fabio, Tafon, Nikolai, Ihor, Du, Alonzo, Volkan, and Jan. He arguably lost the last fight. Decision win. I'm telling you, this guy is a fucking left-hand merchant. That's all he's got. You want to talk about the better fighter in this matchup? Dominick Reyes is the much better fighter in this matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if Dominick Reyes comes in and maybe shoots a takedown just to see what's going on. He's the more powerful striker. He's the more technical striker, in my opinion. I know he's got some chin issues, be chin or whatever, but this guy, Carlos Ulberg, just backs up. He doesn't like people in his face. He's got overrated power, and the only shot he really has is that fucking check left hook. That's all he's got. And if you can stay away from that, you back him up, and it's going to come down to a decision, or you're going to land the more powerful shot, because when you get him corralled, this isn't fucking Volkan. This isn't fucking overrated power Jan Blachowicz. This is Dominick fucking Reyes, a real fucking athlete, and literally the prime of his fucking career, even though we thought we've already seen his prime. 35 fucking years old. He can back this guy up and fucking chin him. I'm going to take the better fighter here. That's Dominick Reyes. I don't give a fuck if he's plus 220. He's the better overall fighter. Carlos Ulberg is a fucking fraudulent contender. He's got a left hand. That's fucking it. He slows down, overrated power, no backup plan. He's going to get backed up, and Dominick Reyes is going to win this fucking fight.
Damn. Why didn't you make him the lock of the week then?
Because Masasa sucks.
Okay. I thought that whole rant was about how Carlos sucks.
Well, I mean, Dominick Reyes has been chinned a lot. So yeah. Some question marks there.
Do you think he knocks out Carlos Ulberg, or you think he just kind of...
I think he definitely could. I can't believe this game is tied right now.
Yeah. I am surprised these odds are wide. This does feel closer to 50-50 than anything, because while Dominick Reyes did have to pull himself out of a death spiral, every single one of his fights was against a better opponent than Carlos Ulberg. Every single one. So he has a high-level experience. Carlos Ulberg, I mentioned, longest active win streak in this division. And if he wins this fight, he has to get the next title shot. Who the hell is it going to be? The UFC tried to set up Ming Yang Zhang, and he blew it. So who the hell would it be if it's not Carlos Ulberg? This is likely a number one contender matchup here, because if Dominic knocks him out, that's 4 knockout wins in a row. Like, this is probably going to be it, guys. So strap in. If you do want to check out every pick, every bet, every tool, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. We have everything you need for this card.
We got Darnold's got a shot here. We got 28 seconds left. Darnold in the shotgun. The kicker fucked up. They got the ball at the 40. He's dropping back. He's looking. He's got to dump it off to the right. Nobody there. That's okay. 2nd and 10. 23 seconds left. They got a timeout in their back pocket. They just need about 15 yards to give their kicker a chance. He missed the fucking field goal that would have iced the game. He could come back and fucking win it here. Let's see what happens. Do a little pitch here.
I did the pitch. We got a couple of super chats. $5 super chat from Johnny Castaneda. Oh, Billy.
Oh, Billy. Johnny. Not good. I think they're going to I think Darnold's going to throw a dime here over the middle and get him in field goal range, what I feel. Shotgun set, 2 to the right. 1 to the left, running back offset to his left. Darnold gets the shotgun, drops back, a little 3-step drop, looking over the middle. Little boom, he got him in field goal range, Darney. Little back shoulder fucking fade. The clock is ticking. They're getting to the line. They're saving their timeout. Oh, they're just going to go. No, they called their timeout.
There we go. While they're doing a timeout, the next Lennon sent us $1.99. He said, gents, I just got here. Way too drunk. Love yous. Well, we appreciate you, Next Lennon. Love seeing the names that we see every single week. We appreciate the long-term support. And then Johnny Castaneda again with another 5 spot. You guys should also do Thursday night football commentary during football season. I love the energy. Dude, I don't know. Fuck for shit. Can't be me.
Did he really not get out of bounds there?
That's a Jacob thing.
No, I thought he did. It looked like he got out of bounds. That's kind of bullshit. Are they reviewing that?
Oh, bullshit.
He got out of bounds. That's bullshit.
Guys, I appreciate you all being here.
We're not ending this right now. We got to fucking, this game's about to go to fucking, it's 16 seconds left. We got to keep this fucking thing rolling.
16 NFL seconds is 13 minutes.
I mean, it definitely could be, but we're gonna sit.
That's a
we're gonna
fucking
sit
problem.
here until it's fucking over.
Well,
You
then
got
let
out
it
of
continue.
bounds.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe.
Like
Our
the
data
video if you haven't already. That guy definitely got out of bounds. That was a terrible call.